Hello everybody, greetings of the day. This is Mokshini from BJC department. Now here I would like to discuss with you most crucial topic in botany, that is development of types of endosperms. So before entering your topic, we have to clearly know about endosperms, right? So what are endosperms means? So these are nutritive tissues, so which acts as storing food for developing embryo, and also it is one of event in post fertilization. We know what happens in post fertilization. It mainly consists of four processes: conversion of zygote into embryo, and conversion of PEC into endosperm. PEC here nothing but primary endosperm cell, and ovule into seed, ovary into fruit, right? So in angiosperms, mainly triploid type of endosperms be found. So triploid, which means triple fusion occurs and results in the formation of endosperm. Okay. Now what happens in triple fusion? See, from chalaza length, 3 cells present over here forming antipedals. From micropylar, 3 cells present over here forming egg apparatus, which consists of 1 egg cell and 2 synergids. Now see, one of male gamete present here. Now these male gametes fuse together and forming a diploid zygote, not haploid. So this is diploid zygote. So here at the center, 2 polar nuclei be present. So this is our second male gamete, which fused with these polar nuclei and results in the formation of primary endosperm nucleus. Okay. So again this primary endosperm nucleus results in the formation of endosperm, right? So triple fusion means secondary male gamete fuses with 2 polar nuclei, which results in the formation of primary endosperm nucleus. So such process known as triple fusion. Okay. So main function of this endosperm is providing nourishment to the developing embryo. Okay. So this is about endosperms. Now let's begin our topic, types of endosperm in angiosperms. So let us begin our topic, types of endosperms. So in angiosperms, mainly 3 types of endosperms be seen. So one is nuclear endosperm. So next to nuclear endosperm, that is a cellular type. So final one is helobilial type. So along with these types, one of important endosperms be present, that is ruminate endosperm. Okay. So let's begin with nuclear type. So this type of so this type of endosperm common in mainly monocots. So these nuclear endosperms found nearly in 161 angiospermic families. Now what happens in this type? See, this is endosperm nucleus, right? So these undergo free nuclear divisions and forming many nuclei at the center. Okay, so after that what happens? There is a large vacuole be formed near the center. Okay, so later nuclear endosperm be found. So this is nucleus. So best example for this type, coconut and wheat. Next to nuclear type, that is cellular endosperm. So this type majorly found in nearly 72 dicot families. Best example for cellular endosperm, that is Petunia, balsam and petunia. So now what happens in cellular type? So there is an periendosperm nucleus which undergo free nuclear divisions and which followed by cell wall formation and furtherly forms cellular endosperm. See, this is cellular endosperm. Which followed by cell wall formation. So final type of endosperm is helobilial type. So this type majorly found in monocotyledons. So best example for helobilial type, that is Asphodilus. Now what happens in this type? So there is an periendosperm nucleus which undergo free nuclear divisions and furtherly form two unequal cells. So upper is chalazal cell which is longer and lower small micropillar cell. Okay. So furtherly these two cells undergo cellular division and forming intermediate endosperm. See, this is an intermediate endosperm. Now see, in chalazal cell only followed cell wall formation, right? So it means cell wall formation takes place only in chalazal division. So let's begin our final most topic, that is ruminate endosperm. So ruminate endosperm is nothing but it is a condition in which seed coat undergo inward growth, not outward. See, these are two types of seed coats. One is in longitudinal section while another one in cross section, right? So this total surface is our endosperm, which growth takes place near the center. It means growth takes place in near inward, not outward. Okay. So this is about types of endosperms in angiosperms. So hope you understand, guys. So thank you.